Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME. Welcome back to another episode of Chicken Police. Last episode we were talking to Eben. We did Eben Wessler, which is the sort of rat that kind of controls the underbelly of the underworld and stuff like that, the criminal crime boss kind of thing. We're still at the Cesar Club, whichever you like to pronounce it as. I say Cesar because it's just I like it in the pronunciation of that, but it's probably Czar Club. The C is silent for some weird reason, probably because of language stuff. But yeah, we're here still talking to Natasha. We're going to be talking to Natasha here soon. But in the last episode, we did talk to Eben, questioned him, got the rank of detective stuff, and then we got some information off of him, and then we saw Natasha perform, got sucked into her performance apparently. And that was pretty much it for the last episode. Very short, succinct, and not much crazy things going on. But at the same time, I realized we were in Chapter 1. We're still in Chapter 1. Because I forget there was a chapter system in this game. I think I got super distracted when Chapter 1 showed up when I first played through this game. That I forgot the chapter system is a thing. And there's an achievement for the chapter system. And there's up to like 3 or 4 chapters or something like that. So yeah, that's pretty much the case of what I've noticed when I saw the achievement list as well from before I started recording the last episode that I just forgot to mention. But yeah, let's talk to Natasha. No more time wasting. I feel like I spent very little time last episode.
How do you like your bourbon, Mr. Featherland?
I felt like I spent very little time in my last episode, so I want to make sure to get more out of this one in this episode.
In a glass. But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel like this may be a long night.
I hope it doesn't bother you if I have one myself.
I get offended if women don't drink in my company.
Oof.
Oh, you are a funny guy.
So I've been told. Anyway, lovely room.
Yes. Look, Mr. Featherland.
It's sunny. Saves us a lot of time.
True.
Okay, Sonny.
So, why am I here?
You know, men tend to babble in my presence.
Oh no, Sonny's babbling.
It must be exhausting.
It is. But you're not the type to beat around the bush.
Are we? I felt like I was beating around the bush in the last episode against Eben.
Is it too banal if I tell you it's an occupational hazard?
Terribly.
So can I start the unpleasant questions?
I've asked you here so you can do what you do best.
Really? I thought you asked because you wanted me to investigate for you. But if you'd rather be drinking...
Oh, you do have a sense of humor. How reassuring.
Only if I'm a bit hungover. That's usually quite common.
Oh, please drop the act about being the alcoholic, heartbroken ex-cop, Sonny. It would undoubtedly suit you, but I've seen you scanning my room. From the second you set foot in here, you started working, and everything I say gets sorted in your brain. Am I right?
I mean, Sonny kind of carries a journal, so he probably writes it down rather than scan it in his brain.
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, it's something like that.
Well then, Sonny, come at me.
Oh, that's something I don't hear often. With pleasure.
Okay, no. The wordings. Okay, let's see what we got information. What information we get? Seems like a lot about Natasha here. Last one. Mysterious woman indeed seems dangerous too, but she's undoubtedly in trouble. Serious trouble. I'm still wondering, like, who's involved here still, but we're gonna have to question her, I guess. Is there anything else before I go in here? I want to make sure I scan everything properly before we get into this questioning.
Natasha is a confident woman. I can exploit that. But I must be careful. Every part of her oozes danger.
So you're saying that I have to be careful with what I choose because it might destroy the confident list, I think? The detective meter? I said in the last episode that this questioning thing is really difficult, but it's really fun to deal with, but yeah, okay, so we're in the middle point. That's good. Confident. Natasha is a confident woman. Yeah, that's what he just said. So his only impressions is confident.
That was a remarkable performance.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Do you perform here frequently? You're also the owner, if I'm not mistaken.
Sadly, I don't have the time, but the stage still calls my name, and I perform just a few times a year, and always with a new song.
I mean, if you're doing new songs whenever you're on stage, then that means, yeah, you're gonna perform very few times, because artists don't constantly pump out that many songs in a full year, honestly, if they're trying to make meaningful lyrics and tunes.
So that was all the excitement.
I have many admirers, if that's what you mean. Yes.
Okay, that's a +10 confident. Mysterious is the new impression. I don't feel like that's really mysterious, but whatever. The picture on the wall is quite daring. The place is very elegant, and so's your room. What do you mean by so's your room? Do I go for the picture? I guess the picture oozes with confidence. This does not ooze with confidence. The second one?
The picture on the wall is quite daring.
Only if you knew how old I was at the time.
Don't tell me you're...
I think I'm on a slippery slope here.
Come on, don't be shy. Ask me.
All right. How old were you?
Please don't tell me. You do not ask a lady her age, dude.
Did you really believe I'd tell you?
You're quite a player, aren't you?
Life is anything but a game, detective.
You tell me.
Okay, that's an increase. Thank goodness. I'm still annoyed because I'm not sure if I chose the right one or not. Do you think one of their admirers might be behind the threats? What can you tell me about Ibn Wessler? This is a hard one because I think both of them could... I think that Ibn would probably be a no-no because I think she wouldn't... We've already questioned Ibn, but I feel like it could be easily something so obvious, but I hate it.
Do you think one of your admirers might be behind the threats?
Those who admire me usually idolize me. No, I don't think it's one of them.
Really? Are you sure?
You know, the soul of an animal is extremely complicated. Sometimes all it takes is a bad look or some small rejection to turn admiration into hate.
Technically, no. I'd say that, like, sometimes the obsession can be... The obsession and admiration could be enveloped and changed and manipulated into a point where it's too hard to handle, and so it becomes sort of like a way that their love is through hate, in a sense. Like the way that they love someone is through the hatred that they have to make, or the actions that seem like hatred.
That's a stillborn theory. No one hates me if they once loved me, Mr. Detective.
Ah, I see.
Confidence, okay. Yes, got a plus. Thank goodness. Do you have any material evidence concerning the threats? This whole case stinks. What are you trying to make me do? Why Deborah? She's a nice girl, but why don't you come to me? Why didn't you come to me? Deborah is the deer lady from the beginning, right? I wouldn't think I would ask about her. The whole case stinks sounds too generic of a conversation point. I do think that the material evidence concerning the threats is kind of what I'm curious about right now.
Do you have any material evidence concerning the threats?
You may think I'm irresponsible, but I didn't keep any of it.
That's fair.
I simply couldn't bear to look at them.
That is totally fair. I do think it's a little bit too rough to keep a memory of that situation.
Didn't you think maybe the police would need it?
I didn't think I needed the police. Moreover, do you think the girlfriend of Ibn Wessler could ever turn to the cops?
No, of course not.
I see. So, what about me? How do I come into the picture?
It sounds ridiculous, but you're my last hope.
What?
That does sound ridiculous, but I accept my ego and old habits.
You can't do anything else, can you?
Something like that. A leopard can't change its spots.
That's true.
Deep behind the diamond skin lies the truth. It doesn't matter how hard Natasha's trying to hide it. She's scared. Now I must concentrate to finally find out what I want to know.
Okay. We're pushing closer to a little bit higher zone. We got two new impressions. Cold and scared. And now we're just... Yeah, the new focus is the thing. I'm guessing we need to figure out the focus, so we need to figure out how to push for that focus to be more exact, I guess.
What was in those threats, exactly?
The message itself is not a threat. It's just a word.
But a word again and again is threatening.
Exactly.
So?
You really don't have any idea which word could be used for a woman like me?
I guess I do. Yes, I think I know what it could be.
Whore.
Oh. I mean, I don't agree with that. She's not the type... She doesn't look like the type to be going around like that. Just like how he cleared his voice.
Cat got your tongue? Am I right? You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes, that was in the message.
Oof.
That was printed on the paper and painted on my wall. In giant red letters.
Rude.
Well, thank you for your honesty.
Whoever that was, rude. I mean, you can't assume somebody's character because you just looked at the person. What? She's just like chided at me. I think it's chided is the word. What about Filmar? Yeah, Filmar. Is he here because of you? Who was Filmar again? I wish there was a way to just go back to my menu to kind of like figure out whose people's names are, because I don't remember everyone's name right off the bat, and that's the problem right now. Like, Ibn is like very new-ish, but he at least had a conversation with him to the point where I remember what his name is. But Filmar, I don't know. I can't remember the name, stupidly enough. No one's ever seen the culprit, not even a shadow. I suggest you lie low. Could the threats have anything to do with the dangerous relationship between you? No one's ever seen the culprit, not even the shadow. I think this is the one I want to take. I don't think the first one makes sense, because that means that we already have a suggested suspect. I suggest you lie low kind of seems like they're pushing her confidence down a little bit. Could the threats have anything to do with the dangerous relationship between you? I like this question, but I hate the fact that this might push me down to... it might make me lose the detective meter a little bit, so I want to try to go for like something more... a little bit less annoying. This sounds a little bit annoying, the last one a little bit, but it's a good question, I think. No one's ever seen the culprit.
No one's ever seen the culprit? Not even a shadow?
That's what I think is the right question to ask.
That's one of the most curious things. Ibn has men everywhere, literally, my shadows, ghosts in every alley, but no one saw anything.
One of them could be the culprit.
Ibn pays his animals well, and he's the most dangerous man in the city. A combination that nullifies your theory, I believe?
Maybe, ma'am. Love is capable of insane miracles and miraculous insanity.
What poetry. Did you ever think about writing a book?
Marty told me to write a book already.
Never. I'm afraid I'd learned too much about myself.
Maybe that's the point. I would read about you. Not like the chicken police Pulp Fiction.
Furry hell. Do you read that trash?
Like everyone else in the city.
Oh, great.
I think it's flattering, even as badly written tales of heroes in the gutter.
Bro, that sucks. It's funny because all their stories are basically written out.
You enjoy it?
Well, just a little, Sonny. Just a little.
But that's also the reason why she probably went to Sunny, because she thinks that the stories were all true enough that she trusts how you solve the case. Oh, sweet, we're getting higher. Beautiful. That is a good meter. increase. So it's not a fan and not an inside job. Who do you suspect? A dark shadow from the past? An ex-lover? A husband, maybe? I want to refrain from asking about a dark shadow or a past, because it's, again, like, I want to avoid putting too many suggestions in her head. I want it to be extracting the information, not so much as putting and instilling an information and rubbing the head to kind of get the information out. So that's kind of the feeling that I'm having here. So I'm probably going to say that she should have her own thoughts first. She's a free woman, as Ibn says.
So it's not a fan and not an inside job. Who do you suspect?
Aren't you supposed to know that?
Usually, yes. But I've got nothing to go on. And you don't have a hunch.
Maybe I do. But first, I want to know if you'll even accept my case.
Then why am I here? There's a reason why I'm here, right?
I'm here, aren't I?
Yeah.
That's true, but I must know if I can trust you.
The proof of the pudding is in the eating.
The way you said that.
I wish it was that simple.
Natasha is a mysterious woman, but I must gouge out at least one of her secrets. Enough games. It's time to know why I'm here.
Okay, so that... Well, no, come on, dude. That really decreases my meter. Why? Is the other one worse off? I wonder. But anyways.
Let's stop beating about the bush. How do you know Molly?
Oh, yeah, his ex-wife.
I'm prepared for that question, but it's still not easy.
You knew very well that if you threw in the name of my wife, I'd come to you no matter how vague and suspicious the case was. I just want to know if you're simply a manipulator or you're really that desperate.
Is it really a wife or ex-wife? I'm still kind of confused with the whole relationship that Sunny has with Molly.
I really know her. I'm not lying.
Oh, really? How? Were you a nurse, too? Forgive me, but I don't think so.
Excuse me?
Don't be rude and so cynical, Sonny.
I'm sorry, but that's me when feline claws are at my throat.
True that.
Molly is an old and good friend of mine. She has nothing to do with this, but I knew that if I didn't mention it to you, you wouldn't have come.
Yeah, Natasha, you're right there.
I knew you were a decent fowl, that you would help me. That's what you're famous for.
Don't go there. Flattery doesn't work.
Look, forgive me. I shouldn't have brought your wife into this.
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore. On paper she is, but I haven't seen her in years.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I mean, he still considers Molly, his wife, but it's technically kind of like iffy.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Really?
Considering you said she was your friend.
I did. I knew. I checked you out before I sent Deborah.
Cluck me. This case is getting more and more intriguing.
Okay, well, I lost 10, but gained 5, so I only got half of what I was wanting back. What exactly do you want from me? You played me from the start, didn't you? I don't like this questioning. I feel like it's better to say what you want from me, because it's more to the point already.
What exactly do you want from me?
Yeah, because I feel like it's straight to the point already.
You are really as good as they say you are. And I'm not selling lucky dips, Sonny. Find them, whoever they are, and...
Whatever it takes?
Not exactly, but something like that.
You know, if I didn't see the speck of fear behind the confidence shining in your eyes, I wouldn't take the case.
I'm not afraid.
You're terrified, Natasha. Don't be ashamed.
You must solve this. As soon as you can. Money's not an issue.
Oh, that was the end of it. Okay. Damn it! Still 4 out of 5. Maybe because I didn't get the last one. There was one question that I got incorrectly, and that could have bounced me up a little bit, maybe. Or there might have been a better question, like a better set of questions that I could select that would have probably increased the meter by a huge margin, maybe. Dang it, dude. I really hate this. I keep getting 4 out of 5. I want to get a 5 out of 5 for once, man.
Just one more thing, Sonny.
What's up?
Natasha?
Please, come to 37 Rochester Street in Flowertown tonight. I'd like to show you something that could be of a great help in your investigation.
I was afraid this was coming. Why there? Why not here and now?
It's something I keep hidden there. I won't take the risk of Ibn or one of his men seeing it.
Isn't Ibn too dangerous to keep secrets from?
Sonny, a woman is naked without her secrets.
Really, though? I don't know.
I knew you would understand.
Oh yeah, I understand everything. So, when do we meet? The night is almost over.
And we're supposed to meet her at that location at the nighttime?
I'll be there in an hour. Don't be early, and don't be too late.
Look, Natasha, you know...
Please, this is very important to me.
Why do I feel like Natasha's gonna get I think like somebody's gonna murder her in that location, but I don't really know.
Sure, I get it.
I'll
be there.
I don't think we should have a murder case, but I feel like there could be a case with that. Because there's really no murder in this. It's just somebody chasing after her. Or stalking her, or doing something bad to her.
Thank you.
Until later, Natasha.
Goodbye, Sonny.
Okay, I thought we got kicked out. I thought we got kicked out immediately, right off the bat. I thought we got kicked out right off the bat. Really? That's all you can say?
Molly.
Okay, well, I guess the key is, Okay, so what do we got? We got new clues here. Natasha is afraid and her fear is genuine, but she's telling me everything regardless. She isn't telling me everything, regardless, and I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it as much either. Invited me to the weekend house to show me something. In any other situation, I would be glad about it. The threat, or rather the threatening word in the message sent to Natasha is simply whore. It's brief, but it says a lot, regardless. Also funny that he wrote it in red. It's like, bro, are you kidding me? Why are you writing it in red? We still got like, what? 6, 7, 10 more people to meet, except for this guy too, so that's probably 11. Is there a location we need to worry about here? No, we don't get the location stuff. Okay. Is there any other stats I need to deal with here? 24 out of 80 questioning points done. So I'm guessing we're gonna probably have a lot more questioning people to do. That goes back to the start. Okay. Anyways, let's get going.
Well?
Weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car?
I was bored to tears, Sonny. I also thought maybe something happened to you.
Nah.
You thought Natasha had eaten me alive, huh?
Well, who knows? You're such a fragile little thing.
I'm too old for this, Marty.
Then next time, leave the dangerous predators to me.
Oof.
I didn't mean that, Marty. I meant you.
Oh.
Just love how he's just being the one. Oh, Ibn's gone completely. Let's speak with Olivia, I guess?
Oh, it's you. How can I help you, gentlemen?
There was a few information we didn't get off of Olivia here yet, so I think we needed that.
Look, we really don't want to dig into your personal life, but...
But what exactly is my relationship with Mr. Wessler? And how close am I to him?
You don't beat around the bush, ma'am.
Well, actually, I remember.
I don't have time to chit-chat, Mr. Featherland. So yes, I'm not one to beat around the bush. And no, I'm not sleeping with Mr. Wessler.
Well, thanks for the quick and straight answer.
But we have other questions.
Anything else?
Okay, so we got some more information about it. So she kind of looks like she doesn't give a crap about Ibn as much as after the show, Ibn left the Cesar Club suspiciously fast. Okay, I guess. Oh, we get to ask some more questions. Sweet.
Do you come here often, Olivia?
No, not really.
Well, okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
That's it? Just 3 lines?
You know, Ibn's not as ferocious as you'd think. On the contrary, he's become very different recently.
Huh.
I heard. Don't you find that weird? A sudden change of heart?
Sometimes an animal just has enough. Fed up and wants a change. I deeply respect that.
Well, thank you for your honesty, ma'am. What's your relationship with Miss Natasha Katsenko?
We've talked a bit, that's all.
There's no tension between you? You know, the pretty secretary.
Well, thank you for your compliment, Mr. Featherland. No tension. Natasha's an intelligent woman. I respect her.
Is that mutual?
That I can't tell.
Interesting. She's not sure if she thinks the same way as her.
If I'm not mistaken, Natasha has a weekend house in Flowerville.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you tell me anything about it?
I've never been there. Allegedly, it's beautiful. Elegant and luxurious. Just like Natasha herself.
Okay.
Look, Olivia, you know, last time...
Please, Marty, there's no need.
Yes, there is. I know I wasn't a gentleman, and I know I should have called you, but I was young and...
You don't have to explain. I wasn't waiting long for your call. I forgot about it fast.
Wow.
That's good to hear, I suppose.
Interesting. So that's a personal information we got without me thinking about it. Honestly, I kind of don't know if we need to talk more to some certain characters to get more personal information, but it kind of bothers me that there might be stuff that I might miss here and there. That's more. I don't know any more about this 31 out of 97. That's pretty good. Although chapter 1 so far, I kind of need about 32, I think. 32, 33 personal informations on each one in order to get... Oh,
Excuse me, pal. My name is Santino Featherland.
can't believe we can talk to the henchman.
Gabriel, what do you want? Chickens.
So I guess he's gonna be on that list of suspects or people to know.
Do you happen to know where Mr. Wessler went?
Do you take me for a fool? Get out of here while I'm in a good mood, birds.
Okay. Thanks, big boy.
I think he's like a bobcat, right? Can I talk to him one more time?
Listen, pal. Maybe if,
Did I stutter, chicken? Get lost.
Oh, I wanted to hear him a growl again, or not growl, but I guess growl. Yeah, this would be the right word. Okay. Gabriel, lynx, not bobcat. I was thinking bobcat in my head. Quiet and deadly, most likely from Stowania. Bobcat is most likely Ibn Wessler's goon. Wait, it says bobcat here, but then it says lynx here. I don't think a lynx could be a bobcat. I don't think they're the same type. They're similar in looks, but they're not the same type of cats, I don't think. No, I don't think there was anything there. Is there? Oh, god damn it, Fillmore.
So, have you talked to Natasha?
Fillmore always spooks me when I turn around to that corner with him.
in fact, yes. She was, kind of mysterious.
I bet she was. You know, I've never abandoned a case before. Not voluntarily, anyway. But that woman...
You're, too old for this shit, huh?
As you say, pal.
That's exactly how I felt, too.
Before you leave, take this and examine it closely.
What is it?
The reason I've decided all of this is not worth it for me.
Oh.
Wow, that sounds encouraging.
Take care of yourselves, guys. This case, maybe it goes deeper than you'd think.
Oh, that makes my feathers stand on end.
Ah, old croakers. You're safe while I'm here.
Really?
Okay, I didn't say anything.
I mean, literally, Marty shot. Marty literally
We
shot.
stepped into it, didn't we?
I mean, Marty shot, shot our main character. Sorry, I'm looking at the list, and they're not letting me zoom in on this list for some
We
weird
stepped
reason.
into it, didn't we?
I can't really...
Of all that's furry, what kind of a list is this?
Yeah, I'm not sure who those people are.
Exactly. I have no idea, but I don't even want to find out.
Those names, all top dogs.
Ah.
Maybe they play cards together.
Sure, that's very likely. Anyway, I pried this list out of a dead man's hand.
Ooh.
Somebody dropped him outside the forest, a few miles from the Wessler residence.
Ooh.
I should have known she was keeping secrets.
Keeping secrets? She's the secret herself.
Thanks, Filmar. This could be important.
Don't thank me. Maybe I've just signed your death warrant.
Or maybe Fillmore signed his own.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, shut up, Marty.
Why, thank you, sir. Oh, we can now move out of here to the weekend house now. Top Dog, PD. So there's only 2 locations we can go. I can't go back to apparently my HQ. So that's interesting. What is this? Recognize a few names on the list. Filmar shoved into my hand. Okay, what's the people say? The list with all the imposing names must have something to do with Natasha and the rest of the threats too. It seems Filmar also used to work for Natasha, but he got out of the case before the ground got too hot. Okay.
Creepy little squirrel girl.
Okay. Is there anything else to
Hey,
speak?
Big Nose, where did Mr. Wessler go?
Unfortunately, I don't know, Big Faith. But I wouldn't tell you even if I did. Really?
Say, did anyone ever tell you that you're an irritating piece of sh...
Anything else, dear sirs?
Okay, so that's the end of that.
Look, Sonny, I know it's not my place, but...
You're treading on...
No, I just...
I already said the conversation. I had the bottle I had a bottle in here at
Come
one
to
point.
daddy, darling.
I had the bottle in here at one point, but I totally
Calling booze darling.
Yeah, I already went through the conversation. I went through the conversation of that 2 episodes ago when we first stepped into the club, so I'm not gonna go through it again. Let's see if we can go to... I don't know if taking a detour is a bad thing.
I don't know, Sonny. What exactly are we doing here?
Let's hope we can learn something about Natasha and Ibn by sniffing around before we visit that weekend house in Flowerville.
Learn something? From Phyllis and Roy's?
Well, I wasn't exactly thinking about them.
Yeah, figures. Do you remember our old squad car?
That ended up in a swamp? Huh, I could never get over that. It was the best part.
That's, good to know, boss.
I actually misclicked.
Truth hurts, pal.
Never mind. I'll live with it.
I misclicked on the second line there. Can I go back to the club? I actually don't know if I have a thumbnail for this episode, though. That's the hard part. Yeah, I don't have a thumbnail for this episode, it seems. Can we go inside and see what we got? But
Are those two gonna stand out here all night long?
I don't know, but I wouldn't put it past them. They're operating by some incomprehensible logic, at least for simple birds like us.
I wish we had the smarts to understand.
Maybe one day, Marty. Maybe one day.
okay.
How's it going tonight, boys?
Uneventful so far, Sonny. But now that you're rolling together again, I suppose we'll have some excitement to look forward to.
What do you mean?
Are you kidding? Last time you shot up a theater, and, if I remember correctly, each other.
That was a, complicated evening.
Aye, sure. Complicated.
Alright, so there was not much in there anyways.
Miss Jardine, one of the 7 female officers of the Clawville PD.
Okay.
Officer Barkman, unwavering cop, and a slavering beast.
Slavering beast. Is there anyone in the shooting range? No, Marty's here, of course. Is there anything to say to Marty? I don't think I should have anything to say in here. Bosco? Oh, ask. Ooh, okay. No, let me talk and also... Ah, okay. I will leave this to myself for the next episode, actually. I think that's a good place to call it. I don't know if I don't even have a thumbnail for this episode, so this episode might be a really weird one for me personally in terms of getting a thumbnail in this, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I really have no clue because I didn't really go anywhere eventful. yeah, I didn't go anywhere eventful, and there's nothing that's here that can like really help me with this. Maybe I can thumbnail this, I guess, the police station again, but I feel like that's just very weird, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll thumbnail the station, I guess. But anyways, we're gonna go in here and talk to Bosco, and we're gonna talk to Monica. Kind of get information of off those two about Ibn and Natasha if we can. Get those questioning in, and then once we're done with those, then we maybe go back to the hop stop, and then get the information off of them, and then after that we should probably be able to go to the weekend house with a bit more information and clues to go about it. And then that will be pretty much it for that next episode, whichever it may be. No. I wanted to see the stats. That's what I want. Yeah, we got 34 personal information done. Actually, I don't even know how the gallery works though. Like, does it base off of stuff I grab, I guess? Codex entries found, 27, 12 out of 27. 6 out of 32 scenes. We're only like 1/4, I think, or something like that, maybe. 1/4 of the questioning points away. I don't know. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Let's move on to the next one, which probably will be a week away from this particular recording, so I'll probably lose some information as I go. But yeah, otherwise, we'll see what happens. We'll talk to these folks, get to the hop stop, talk to those folks, and then get to the weekend house, and then progress the story from there, I guess. Otherwise, that's it for this episode. Roz, out.